We love hip
that
hop.
passed my timeline as far as things that are happening in the city. Okay, 911 calls take mad time in this city. There was a woman who was a victim of a home invasion. Actually, her whole family was a victim of a home invasion. Okay, and from that, she was able to escape the home invasion. She's alive, but it took mad time to get any kind of service over there. All right, I'll tell you guys a quick story before I play this. And I told this on the podcast, so I'm not like, well, for the people who missed it, basically. I had an incident not too long ago. We joked and laughed about it on the podcast where I was like, yo, I had to call 911 and I couldn't believe it because, like, as a nigga who came from the street, like, it's weird for me to call 911 on somebody. But, you know, there was a wild person in the crib that had mental health issues. So it wasn't a scare business, all right? Don't ever bring no scare business to me, is it? It was more of like a cautionary, get this guy out of here, maybe get him some mental health experts on the type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can pull it up. But it took mad time. Weird.
I know it would. It would. Catch nigga 22 position.
The police are there.
Holy
me for years. My old location, they found me at my old place that I was living at, and then I had to go stay at an Airbnb, and then they found me at the Airbnb, and they started doing ultrasonic sound test on me, and they were pinching my butt and my penis.
MK Ultra?
No, he called it ultrasonic sound test.
So he missed the MK.
I don't know, bro.
Okay, go.
He just left paragraphs of weird
shit.
And the man's living in one of the rooms in the house. So it's like, what the fuck, right?
Only Friday goes.
She's asked me, what are we gonna do with this guy? I'm like, I don't know. Next thing you know, bing bong, the police are there.
Holy shit.
He called him on himself.
Oh, that's crazy.
He wanted the police to come and do a wellness check on him.
Wow.
So now we're like, yo, this guy can't stay here.
He have a loony bag.
He's gotta leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's outside having a conversation with the police. I'm talking to Shorty like, he's gotta go. Leave. I talk to the police after he has his little conversation with them. Like, I go outside, talk to the police, and I'm like, yo, he's got to go.
You do what a white guy does to a black guy.
Like, no mustache, czar.
Sorry.
Whatever conversation you guys had with him, he can't live here no more because that sounds crazy, and we never knew all of this shit.
No, you don't.
Right? He's like, the police says, we can't do nothing. I'm just a special constable that's here for his wellness check. I can't arrest him. I can't kick him out. You got to call 911. Hope you're enjoying the video. Do me a quick favor while you're here and smash that like button so we can break the algorithm. And join the comment gang and subscribe. It's free.
They put you in the catch nigga 22 position.
I'm like, yeah.
They were trying to call your bluff. They'd be like, no, he's not going to call 911. They never call 911. They don't do that.
They put him in a catch 20. They put you in the catch nigga 22 position.
Someone please call 911.
What's going through your mind right now? Are you weighing the option? Is your immediate reaction hell no? Or are you like, hell yeah?
I'm like, part of me is like,
I'm dying.
Reaching for his phone already?
He already had his phone out.
No, I didn't want to do it right away.
Yeah.
But then when I went to go talk to homeboy, like, yo, what the hell
was
this going on here? And he just walked right past me.
Like you didn't exist?
Yeah. And then I was like, yo, bro, why did you call the police? You gotta leave.
You turned into a white guy.
You know what I'm saying? And it started getting crazy in the house, bro. This is going to get to like midnight almost now, fam. Right? A police officer has already been in front of our crib.
Oh.
Right? Boom. I'm like, I don't have any other. I have to call 911. And he's filming us, fam.
Someone please call 911.
He's like this. Yeah, and now they're doing this. Wow. It's like reporting in his phone. I gotta call 911, bro, because it's like, he's probably gonna call 911. So I'm calling 911 for the first time in my life, bro. Like, for a nigga who's been on the street for mad years, back in the days, and I'm like, I've never had to be on the side of, hey, can somebody come help me, please? Like, what? There's a point that I'm gonna get to here. Right? And they came eventually.
How long did they take?
Yo, first of all,
someone could die.
Gang, listen, 911 is the worst service. I don't know about in America, but in Canada,
you got to wait on hold before the operator even gets on the phone.
On hold.
Now they used to pick up back in the day.
Listen, bro. I waited probably a minute before an operator got on the phone.
Something could have happened.
It's just a repeating message, 911, da-da-da-da, make sure to wait. Da-da-da-da. So right there, I had to wait a minute before an operator got on the phone. All right. So let me play the clip here of this woman and dealing with her home invasion.
A.W.O.L brought her 2 daughters to Canada from Iran 7 years ago. She bought a home near York Mills in Leslie, which she gutted and redesigned herself. But last Wednesday, her dream home became the scene of a traumatic home invasion, a real-life nightmare she won't soon forget. It was 3:40 a.m. when 4 masked suspects got in through her back patio doors. They went upstairs and into her 12-year-old daughter's bedroom, where A.W.O.L was asleep next to her child on a mattress on the floor.
I remember that somebody, put the gun on my neck and asked me, where's the safe? 2 men came to my daughter's room. It was the scariest moment.
A.W.O.L says given English is not her first language, she was confused. She eventually understood and told them there was no safe. But not believing her, they took her into her closet, which had already been ransacked. Then down to the main floor and to the garage, looking for a safe. The chaos all captured on video surveillance.
But they couldn't believe me, and they keep hitting me with the gun and, hurt me and, asking me where is the safe.
After 6 minutes inside, the intruders suddenly left, making off with handbags, jewelry, and money. They did not take the Range Rover, despite the fact A.W.O.L says she offered them the keys. She then learned her 18-year-old daughter, who had been
She had the Range Rover and all that too.
pretending to sleep, had called 911 while the thieves were downstairs.
She went to her bathroom and locked the door and called 911. But she said that she stays in the line nobody answered the phone.
For how long?
4 to 5 minutes, or maybe 3 to 4 minutes. I don't remember exactly, but
She was on hold.
she was on hold. No one picked up the phone.
A.W.O.L is also upset that no one from police had
I'm gonna play the rest of this in a second. So yeah, she had to wait on hold while the let me shout out the IG page. Big salute to Life with some Durham. Okay. Life with some Durham. All right. Salute to this, Life with Durham. That's the dude's name, Durham. That's his page here with that. Just and I think Straight Out the Six also shared this. They collabed on this together. But yeah, 4 minutes while the home is being invaded by intruders, and nobody's answering the shit. I don't know, bro. I feel like they have a lot of police out there. This shouldn't be a thing, man. Even when it came to, and I know my case is way different, way less severe, but it took about 90 minutes for an officer to actually show up to the crib. I don't know how long it took for officers to finally show up when it came to that, when it came to their situation, but that's unacceptable, bro. This is our money that's being spent to be paying for all of this shit, for the services to be this shit, yo. Holy shit.
has offered her family support, except for the day of the crime.
I moved here for a better life, for a safe life, and I don't feel safe anymore. And I was thinking that maybe somebody calls me and asks me, do you need anything? Do you have any place to go?
Honestly, it pains me to hear this from Miriam. It's making my skin crawl, and I can't imagine what the daughters have gone through, and to be put on hold by 911. Like, this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable that we don't have the resources for urgent 911 calls to answer them immediately. It's unacceptable that we continue to go soft on crime. These are the most heinous crimes. We cannot allow this to happen. There should be zero tolerance for this, and that's why I keep calling out that we need to have real change in this country.
He's more on the angle also about, stop being soft on crime, which we're working on. All right. I think Carney's trying to do something. Thank you to Anything But the Norm. She says here, or he says here, I don't know, he or she, right? This lady looks like a 304. That robbery looks very suspicious. I got you. And thank you for the donation right there. I don't want to agree, but I don't disagree. You feel me? You know them ones there? Like, I don't want to call her a 304, but like, I could see it being suspicious. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt because I'm sure her kids was traumatized and stuff like that. You feel me? The kids might not be in on this. They might not know. All right. And listen, again, it's like the whack-a-mole thing that I was saying in the beginning of the stream. All right. This is just my thoughts. It just went through the back of my mind. You sent a donation. I appreciate the donation. Right? But it's like whack-a-mole. She's going to pop up in my DMs like, no, I was traumatized. That really happened. Who you calling a 304? What does the 304 even mean anyway? Like, just saying, just reading the donation. And I had a little bit of the same thought in my mind. Okay. Just bees like that.
And this is another example, like these criminals were not fazed whatsoever by the security cameras, the alarms, none of it. That's why you have to fortify your homes. That's why I partnered with Canada First to give Canadians options on how they can secure their homes and their families. This is also damaging our reputation internationally as the secure place to
Partnered with Canada First Inc. Interesting. And salute to Canada First, obviously, right? Big salute to Puck Daddy, aka Joe Andajar, right? It's also kind of like a, you know, maybe keep some of the this post is kind of angled at like maybe slow down some of the immigration and we ain't gonna have these problems. Yes, and I agree to a degree, but I also we got to do something more about our legal system too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are agreeing in the comments right here. Okay. Oh, Canada. Disgusting. Our police are not protecting communities. Our services are terrible. Calling 911 and being put on hold for a long as a life or death situation is unacceptable. All right. Mayor Chow, do better. Yeah. That's more like a Mayor Chow thing than an immigration thing. Like, do better. All right. Chow, get on that. Get more operators out there helping with the 911 assistance. Right. They've been complaining for years about even getting mental health experts working alongside of the police force so that they can differentiate who's a mental health call, who's a criminal call, and then getting the right people to the right places in the quickest time possible. You might need to keep working on that because right now, like I showed you guys in my earlier clip, it took about a minute and change of being on hold, not me speaking to an agent, being on hold, just hearing like hold music. I'm thinking to myself, am I calling fucking Rogers or am I calling 911? I wasn't being home invaded, thank God. If that was the case, I'm off. I'm done. It's over. The crib, that shorty had a big crib. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody got a whole big ass crib like that where it takes some time to get to certain people or have enough people in the crib to even call 911. So if you do even have a moment to call them, you need to have somebody answering immediately so that they can even hear while the shit is happening in the crib. That shit is unacceptable, yo. But yeah, man, salute to her. I don't know. That 304 thing kind of took me left a little bit for a second. Like, because now you've made my brain start thinking too much. The conspiratorial part of my brain started going off a little bit too much. So we'll leave that alone. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.